mainly plays Pichu, but I've seen him play. I think he's played like Palutena. I think he's played Rob, Young Link, and at least a few others as well.
Oh, Auroura going.
And all recently.
Inkling.
A jack of many trades, but perhaps a master of a few as well.
I mean, he made Mario in Smash 4. He definitely, you have to have your fundamentals down for that character. So, ooh,
Lightning loops to 50 are pretty reliable. I'm not sure how well they work on Inkling, but I guess fairly well.
Oh, back hit him up air into back air.
He's getting solid hits. I know that Auroura is probably going to focus on trying to keep him out and
safe back air pressure.
Focus on creating an environment where RFang doesn't feel comfortable throwing out Thunder Jolts and is going to rely more on his ground game. Because if Auroura can force more of our ground game, he can rely on his greater range, grabs, and roller to just win those over and over again.
Okay.
He's got to keep Pichu out of the air, long story short. But right now, RFang is pretty much moving at will.
Oh, catches him with another back air.
Auroura is doing fine, but he needs to control airspace just a little bit more so that RFang doesn't feel comfortable just jumping around like that. It's how he's getting all of his conversions, and he's just taking so much damage for it.
Pichu is a glass cannon for sure. Absolutely explosive combo potential.
And despite what people think of as being the character, a lot of the time it's often best to play the character very conservatively because you usually have so much more to lose than to gain in most situations, even if on paper your tools just raw outpower theirs.
Ooh.
And because of this, most Pichu players are very conservative, and then RFang is kind of known for being one of the less conservative Pichus, which definitely nets him wins he might not otherwise, because you're just getting those wins and you're just hitting people with things that they're not ready for. But likewise, it gets you losses you might not expect either. That's the life of a high risk, high reward, I suppose.
Oh, yeah.
A life I know all too well.
I'm very excited to see. Oh, another back air.
It's more common for my character, though. Good of RFang, though, to clutch that out. Aurora's doing okay, but he really needs to play a more consistent ground game if he's hoping to make a comeback here.
Oh, yeah. I've seen him like land on those platforms and just like get comboed from leading to some sort of tech chase situation. I have a quick question. So like if you like get knocked onto a platform, are there some the down air and the forward air. Wow. Okay.
Aurora's taking just way too much damage, and he's not making up for it right now.
Oh yeah. That was really interesting. They went for went backwards and forward aired him to get him back near the ledge.
Ooh. Notice how RFang is damaging himself significantly more now than he was before. He no longer feels like he has any real downside to doing it anymore with the lead he's amassed. Is it because of that he can just spam? Well, I'm not sure spam is the right word, but he can much more aggressively just camp and control space and force Auroura to move forward, which he doesn't really want to do because he's Inkling. And anytime you can put Inkling in a situation where they have to take initiative is usually a bad one for them. RFang, cognizant of this, was significantly more comfortable to just sit back and rely on a Thunder Jolt game.
Oh yeah. The Thunder Jolts is the Thunder Jolt on Pichu. It doesn't go very far horizontally in the air, but it just stays to cover the ledge. It can cause some characters some trouble getting back.
Aurora's also a player that usually doesn't adapt too much in the middle of a game, but he usually adapts quite a lot in between games. So this will be the real test of seeing what he can do as a player in this particular matchup.
Okay.
He is someone that very meticulously studies a lot of things. He carries a notebook with him, and he'll probably happily show you a lot of his notes if you're curious.
I actually am curious. Thank you. Oh, man.
Very much a student of the game.
Oh, just runs off with that down air.
RFang once again forcing situations where he can start playing a more T-jolt heavy game and just forcing Inkling to take the initiative. The only way Auroura will be able to break this is if he creates enough damage to where RFang no longer feels comfortable just leveraging situations like that.
Oh, I was worried he would go for a Thunder right there.
As long as he maintains 100 or more damage lead, though, that's not looking likely.
Oh,
but here's the change of that.
First stock.
Finally landing a roller.
All right, he's moving around a lot near the ledge. Oh, okay.
We're looking way better this game.
Oh, yeah.
And it looks like it's mostly as a consequence of flushing out the ground game significantly more. And he's closed this damage lead almost entirely. A
lot of damage with that Ink.
You might as well consider this close to equal because of how much earlier Pichu will die.
Yeah, Pichu's very, very light.
He can probably kill RFang.
Oh,
Never mind.
that'll take it.
And like 2 more solid hits, but maybe not without rage.
Oh. Got Inked again, 86%. Oh, that will do it.
Pretty even game right now. Good stuff, Auroura starting to bring this back.
Oh yeah, that was very nice. Okay, parries the back air. Okay. Yeah, he's not throwing out the Thunder Jolt as freely right now. Oh.
He can't really afford to. He'll take too much damage.
Yeah. Oh.
It's okay if he has a massive lead, but he doesn't really, so no real reason to. Oh, that was good.
Oh.
Really? He didn't go for the jab block. I'm surprised.
What a second neutral air.
Auroura might actually take it.
Oh! Oh! Oh, man. We were tricked by the kill screen.
He's definitely one good hit away from finishing this, though.
Oh. Oh, this is neck and neck. Okay.
One good.
Back.
Whoa.
Oh. Oh,
That's it.
That is definitely it.
Whew. Really close set, but RFang just clutched it out, getting a nice read on that aerial jump in.
You were 100. Oh, sorry for interrupting.
Secure the game for it. No, you're good.